Okay guys, welcome back to Let's Play Jack 2. Me, Dragon Rider Jack. In the last part, we accepted a mission from crew to beat a time to a race garage, and we're gonna do that right now. Right here is the good zoomer. Immediately just hit gas. You should, up atop there, like when you had to do the delivery of the hip hog, there's distance to destination. This is a little further than what was last time. Basically, stay in the low hover zone. Doesn't really matter if you get high alert on you. Seriously, that's less of a problem than having to switch zoomers because this thing took too much damage. Just try and avoid as many guards as possible. You know, you don't want high alert, but it's preferable over something like having to get out of a zoomer and find a parked zoomer. Because this is a good zoomer. You can't do this with one of the bigger zoomers. So if you have to restart the mission, you know, just try and avoid damage. And if you have to restart the mission, don't pick a big zoomer. I don't think this zoomer respawns if you reset the mission. So just make sure. If you do have to switch zoomers, try your best to get not the slowest zoomer. Maybe one of the three-seaters. Oh, no, not a three-seater. Maybe one of the two-seaters. And don't hit the brake ever. With this thing, it has acceleration, it has maneuverability. You can do this. With these things, you kind of always... And I'm on high alert now. You kind of always want to go to the left around, just because... with this, sometimes it saves time to, like, switch up real quick to avoid these bumps. But, oh, that might cost me. When you slow down, the map zooms in. There's a security pass getting us in. We still have a minute. Once you're here, if you're here with a minute, you're pretty good. Get out of the way. Make sure you take this turn. I missed this turn the first time. Ooh, now you can go up above the center of the water. You'll be fine. Once you're here, you're basically past the checkpoint. You see the beam of light. Got 30 seconds left. Plenty of time. And just hop out. And cutscene.
Hello? Crew said someone was looking for a race driver?
I'm busy right now. You must be Crew's new errand boy.
Voice sounds familiar.
Look, I don't mean to be rude. You did get here fast, but I'm not interested in any new drivers
Okay.
right now.
And that
I've got
hairdo.
work to do.
Okay, that she
anything
definitely
we
looks
can do?
familiar.
No, I'm working on a secret vehicle project.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, if you think you've got the guts to race in this town, try taking my prototype jetboard out on the stadium course. Beat the stadium challenge, and maybe I'll consider you for my team.
Interesting proposition. Jack. Young and in love. No, he doesn't even know who that is. She's just hot. Jack is like the rest of us guys. Alright, doing this... Yeah, you bounce off people. You don't knock them over, so don't worry about that. Even if you bump into Crimson Guards doing this, like how in the last game it was basically an attack. No. Right here you see posters. This is for Class 3 Stadium Race, which we will be participating in. Spoiler, I guess, kinda. This stadium will look totally different. Like, basically, it's like how we have a morph gun. That's a morph stadium. Jetboard. This is a cool feature.
You can get a higher jump by ducking before you jump.
Ready, and... Oh.
Jump and jump again a little after you've landed
Alright.
for an even bigger launch. Try getting up on that higher ledge with a boost jump. You can land on a rail and grind across it. Try grinding on that rail.
Kinda wanna go with it. That boost jump, you have to wait for Jack to lower his weight. You see how he's lowering it? If you do it too fast...
You can do flips while you jump.
This is a trick. 360 will give you a speed boost if you do a full one.
Try to put a number of moves together to get points.
L1 is
win the
like
challenge.
just do a bunch of tricks and stuff. R1 is basically flip, and you get a speed boost if you complete a 360. Alright, goal, and here you can get precursor orbs as well. String together as many things as you can, as many grinds as you can. Basically, no matter what you're doing, just do, if you do the same move over like too many times in a row, it counts off against you. If you get these things count as 100 points. Ooh. I think if you hold down R1 and L1, you do cooler moves. As you can see, it's not easy to basically go along, find as many good rails as you can and grind along the whole thing, and try, I'm not doing it now, but do, whoa, that was weird, do as many tricks as you can while you're getting from location to location. I already got the thing. This is another thing that any video response of you getting basically anything cool is, I would love to see. Alright, that I've never really gotten a lot, but I didn't even get bronze there. I don't think I've ever even gotten silver. So you know what? If you can do it, then that's great. You know, post a video response, show the world how it's done. And you could keep trying. You have to give the jetboard back. You could keep trying. I'm not going to. I think you do get the jetboard eventually, but I think you can come back here later and do it. In fact, I'm sure you can. There's no way they would ever do it so you can't.
We'll check it out.
But, you know, basically, I am not that great at that, so the only real tip I can give is find a long rail, grind along it. While you're grinding, jump, do L1 tricks, R1 tricks, nothing twice in a row.
Continuing our sweep.
And nothing, you know, the most common trick you do will just keep getting like 500 points, as opposed to it's like first time was like 5,000. So just keep doing as many different tricks as possible, and then by the end of the rail, it counts as a huge combo. That's the best I can tell. I couldn't find a good rail to do it, but
People do get lucky. Listen,
you know.
don't you have someone to collect money from or beat up or something?
You don't like us, do you?
You work for that slimeball crew. What's not to like?
Looks like you've won a few races. Isn't it true the city champion gets to tour the palace?
Yeah? Why?
Could you get me into the palace?
A friendly visit, I gather.
Yeah, I'm a real fan of the Baron.
Okay, I'll help you out if you stop bothering me. I saw an old maintenance elevator at the base of one of the palace support towers. That old lift might take you up to the palace if you can find a way to turn on the elevator's power.
That's interesting. Alright. Now you can see Crew and Torn are both there. Next, we're going to go to Torn, but that is going to be in the next part. So, in the next part, in this part we met a familiar face, and if you don't know who that is, then, I mean, come on. Then this is the first video you're watching, and you have no idea who any of the characters are. But, it's a mystery in the game as of now. But whatever. In the next part, we will head toward the dagger, toward Torn, and we're going to rescue someone from a new location, and this someone is going to be very useful. So, until then, I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Jak 2.